Okay, as you know, there are many different increases that you can make in Tunisian crochet, but I'm going to show you one that haven't seen anywhere else. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist, just means I haven't seen it yet. But it borrows directly from knitting. The term is KFB, which is when you knit in the front and the back of the stitch. The one I'm going to show you is something of a takeoff of that, but it's actually going to turn one stitch into three, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I have 11 stitches on my swatch here, and the 6th stitch over, that's this one right here, I'm going to what I call TKFB, which is Tunisian knit in the front and the back. It's a little bit misleading because I'm not technically going to knit the front and the back, but you'll see what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to knit over the first 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the stitch right here. I'm going to take this one stitch, I'm going to turn it into 3. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to work all 3 angles of this stitch. I'm going to work this back leg, I'm going to work the middle, and then I'm going to work the front leg. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to reach behind the stitch and pull out this back leg. Wrap my yarn around and pull up a loop. Then I'm going to insert my hook in between those loops, which is knitting the stitch. I'm actually making a Tunisian knit stitch there. And then this one I'm going to essentially do a simple stitch. I'll just side my hook from right to left underneath the top bar, yarn over, and pull up a loop. So I've now taken one stitch and made it into 3. And then I'm going to knit the other stitches in the row. Okay, return row as normal. Yarn over and pull through 1, then yarn over and pull through 2. And keep pulling through 2. And that's knitting front and back. Well, as I call it, the Tunisian knit front and back. Let's do it one more time. So this time we knit over 6 stitches to get to the middle stitch. So as you can see, this is the front leg, there's the back leg, and right in between them is where we're going to make our knit stitch. So we're going to reach behind and grab that back leg and pull it forward. Yarn over, drop a loop. Insert our hook between the loops and knit the stitch, and then insert our hook simple stitch wise this direction and drop a loop, and then knit the rest of the stitches. And then return row as normal. I've found that this knitting in the front and the back actually works really well for raglan sleeves, for the diagonal shaping without being too holey, as a make one could be or as a yarn over increase could be. And so that's my version of a Tunisian KFB.